Hi everybody, it's Colin. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Or because I might run out of stuff to talk about because I didn't really plan it. Well, I never plan my videos, but... But I just saw a video of this woman, I looked like I followed her already, but I honestly, I can't remember her username right now, so let me flip my camera. But anyway, she said, remember ladies, even when you die, he won't give a fuck about you. He won't. And, you know, there were barely any comments, it wasn't a popular video or anything, but I was just that's really what inspired me to make the video, because it's why... I am not trying to, I do not, want dudes coming, on my page and in my inbox talking about, oh, we got a good one here talking about me. You said something crazy if you getting that type of response from dudes. That's all I'm saying. So that's not even what I'm trying to, not at all what I'm trying to do here. This video is for women specifically. And it's that, bro, y'all gotta, okay. I am very much aware of the inequalities between men and women. You know, they don't like it when you say the patriarchy anymore, but yes, the patriarchy, stuff like that. You know, I'm not saying that none of that stuff, exists. I'm not saying that men don't do things to women that are terrible, and I've seen a lot of videos recently about, husbands or boyfriends, doing, weaponized incompetence, or specifically, how a lot of the housework in a family is offloaded onto women. That one I'm hearing about a lot. I'm just getting a lot of videos of that. I'm not sure there's any, particular, uptick in that type of content, but I've just been personally seeing it a lot. Basically about how, men don't do work around the house, and, the wives, the mothers, they're tired of doing all the work, and the men doesn't do anything, and how, whenever, the family goes on vacation, it's a vacation for the dad and the kids, but for the mother, it's just the same shit you're doing at the house, but on vacation. And I don't disagree with anything I'm hearing. Let me make that very, very clear. I don't think that any of these videos, and that's why I sit down and I usually watch the whole thing, which I told myself to stop doing, because they are, while helpful and informative, they are negative, and that's why I don't want to watch them, because I'm oh my god. But I do end up sitting down and watch the whole thing because I want to hear about this happening. And so, yeah, I'm not saying don't watch this type of content, don't learn, because I think it's important to learn, but I think learn about it, but then, not let it control your life. And this is, kind of, I don't really know how to say this, but, basically, I think a lot of women like to be stuck in this, victimhood, like we're all victim to men. There's this saying, I haven't seen this as much recently, but, there was, this skit, it was on YouTube or short film or whatever, where it's I didn't watch the whole thing because I can't remember if it was on YouTube or TikTok I saw it, but I want to say TikTok now, but anyway, the prompt was, again, I didn't watch the whole thing, was these two guys at the beginning, they're friends sitting on the couch, and one of them is showing the other dude this girl he had sex with, and I'm not sure if it's a nude or just a picture of the girl, but they were talking about it. Then then they go to sleep, and they wake up the next day as women. And I don't know, I can't remember if this, oh yeah, they wake up as women, and they get I don't know if they have a piece of paper, a text or something like that, but it says basically, you could turn back into man when you can answer this one question. And the question was, I think it was okay, it was being a woman is a blank, and you have to fill in what the blank is. It was something like that. And all the girls in the comments of this were filling in the blank is being a woman is a curse. Being a woman is a punishment. Being a woman, it's stuff like that. And it's oh my god, guys. Okay, if you feel that way, you have to transition. I'm sorry. I'm not, again, there are definitely, it's downfalls to being a woman. One, we can start at periods, because I don't know, and I've been saying this for ages now, but I don't know why we haven't evolved past that already, but maybe one day, hopefully, I hope women can evolve out of not having periods. But just besides that, that's not obviously what these people are talking about in these comments. At least probably not the majority of them. And it's like, again, there are downsides to being a woman. It is not perfect. It is not fun. A lot of the times it is not fun, but it's like, if you guys are genuinely thinking of your existence as a punishment or a curse, look, I can't help you. And you obviously don't want to help yourself. You want to be sad that you're a woman. Like, it's just like stuff like that. It's stuff like that. And it's like, come on. We can discuss gender inequality without, making like it our whole identity, as like making like having the a curse of being a woman. It's not, I'm not cursed because I'm a woman. I'm just a woman. Like, yeah, it's not great all the time, but like a curse, a punishment, bro, you guys, like, do you want to be happy? Like, that's my genuine question here. Do you guys want to be happy? And I'm gonna ask that question again. Do you guys want to be happy when it comes to talking about, what men will do to people in relationships? Like this video, like I started off with, is, like, even when you die, he won't give a fuck about you. He won't. And it's like, if that's the way you actually feel, I'm not talking about this woman, but, other people have, echoed a similar sentiment. Not those exact words, but, just like, men will never give a fuck about you. But it's like men. It's not, one specific dude. And, like, I get, obviously, when, people say men, it is, hyperbolic. But still, it's like, men will never give a fuck about you. Men only want, to have sex with you, stuff like that. But these are the same people. Oh yeah, men cheat all the time. These are the same people who are only attracted to men saying this stuff. These aren't lesbians saying this stuff. Okay? So it's like, do you want to be happy? That's really my question. Like, you just cannot think that way if you want to live a happy life. If you are attracted to men and you are saying, all, men always cheat, and you're like actually like sitting over here like sad about it and shit. Men are all liars. They're all dogs. They're all pieces of shit. They they don't give a fuck about you, and yet you still want a husband. Okay. Like, why though? If you genuinely believe that, and like, I'm not saying that I don't believe that, men cheat. Like, I like, obviously some do cheat, but obviously some don't. And I'm like, and of course the people that say this stuff know that. I'm pretty sure they don't think 100% of men cheat or don't give a fuck about the women they're with. Like, I'm sure, but it's like, why would you even say that in the first place is like my problem. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want, whoever the fuck sees this video, like a dude to see this video and be like, oh, you speaking on it, because dudes do the same thing to women, where y'all will make some big, fucking, women are all whores, women, like, it's always something like that. So it's like, y'all do the same damn thing, and it's just as annoying, actually more annoying, because a lot of the times it's misogynistic as well. It's not just all women, cheat, all women don't give a fuck about you. It's not like that. They're all usually misogynistic things, like anything, like a man says about a group of women, like that. So it's like, y'all, no, okay, but it's like, you don't have to be a victim to what these men are doing to you. Like, I think yeah, like a lot of women like to make themselves into law, like, oh my god, I can't help it, I just keep running into these men, they all cheat, they all do this. And it's like, one, why do you keep interacting with men that do that? After a certain point, if you keep attracting the same type of dude, that is your fault. And that goes for men too. If you keep attracting the same type of woman, if they're all terrible women, okay, like, who's around every single time though? You. So it is your fault if you keep attracting terrible people into your life. Nobody wants to hear that, but it is your fault. It actually is 100% your fault. If it's just a one-off, sure, but like 3 dudes that cheat on you, I'm not saying it's your fault that they cheated on you, but you have to, you keep attracting this type of guy that does not care about you. Is pretty much it. So like, that is, you have to change that. You have got to change that. But I think a lot of y'all think that y'all can, and then, fucking start crying about it. And also this too, because I just thought about it, but I'll see tweets every. For one, I have to like post something about this on Instagram every time I see it, because this one gets on my last nerves, like, for some reason. But it's the one where it's like, it's like a girl tweeting it, and she's like, something, it's just something along the lines of she has a male friend, and then he confesses he likes her, and then she gets upset about it. Why are you friends with guys then? Stop. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm really not. I mean, look, I do have male friends, but I'm not close enough to any of, like, I've never had a male, well, actually, I did have a male best friend, but he was gay, so, like, I don't say that doesn't count, but it's all, like, obviously, I don't have to worry about him saying he has a crush on me, so, like, it is different. But, like, yeah, if you're gonna have a male best friend, have him be gay. But, like, why are you having, like, and these girls didn't say that they were, like, their best friend, even though, like, I need to clean my lash line, I think. Do I? I don't know. That's been bothering me. It seems thick. Okay, anyway. Okay. But yeah, like none of these tweets I've seen, like, they've said, like, it's been, like, their best friend, their best guy friend, but, like, after a certain point, it's like, okay, if you're an attractive woman, why are you surprised that guys like you? One. So, what, I think most guys think I'm attractive and like me. So, it doesn't shock me if a dude tries to make a move on me. It is not shocking me at all. If a dude talking to me, I assume he thinks I'm attractive. So, like, it's like one, okay, if you already have that mindset, you're not going to be as upset when they confess your feelings to you. But, like, they, like, seem like, at least just the vibe from what I'm reading, like, seem like it's, like, this deep disappointment of, we just can't be a woman with male friends. Why would you even want male friends? And, like, okay, now, these are birds. I'm sorry. These are birds. I also see this on Twitter that are, like, when you have a male best friend, you're telling him about what this dude did to you, and he's over there just shaking his head, you be feeling so embarrassed. Or when you have a dude best friend when you have a dude best friend, he's just so much, harsh on you and, like, real, but, like, like, it's good. Like, I'm like, what are you getting out of these friendships? No shade. But I'm like, ugh, like, it's just, all those tweets, like, make me uncomfortable. Like, if you know the genre of tweet I'm talking about, like, because, like, I haven't seen it recently, so I can't pull a direct tweet from, like, my head. But, like, if you know this genre of tweet where it's usually a black person, a black woman, talking about her male best friend or male friend who is straight, about how, yeah, he's a realer than girls, or yeah, they help each other with relationship problems. And I'm like, I mean, I guess that's something you're getting out of it with that, but it's like, and one, why are you telling a dude, even if it is your friend, like, how another dude did you dirty? Because if that dude best friend does end up liking you, he's gonna know what you're willing to accept now. If a dude did you dirty, you only admit that to women and gay men. You don't admit that to a straight dude, whether you want to go out with him or not. So one, we can just stop that conversation entirely. Why is that taking place? But, like, this whole idea that men are better friends than women, how? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Again, I can't really say too much about it because I haven't seen a tweet recently, but it's like, oh my God. Like, I cannot stand those tweets. And again, I cannot stand the ones where they're mad about their male friend confess their feelings for them. You're probably an attractive woman. Why is it shocking that a dude likes you? Especially your friend who they're spending, a lot of time with you. Like, I get it's disappointing to, like, think you have a friend and they end up liking you, but it's like, why did you think you had a friend? Like, I don't know. Like, after a certain age, it's like, why do you think you have a friend in a dude? That is your own damn fault. And why are you really even spending close? Because, like, I don't know how close these individuals are who are telling these types of stories, but it's like, dog, I'm not spending extended time with dudes that I don't like, or, like, have a crush on. Like, I'm not saying, I'll never talk to a dude. Like, I mean, I'll go out to concerts and, like, hang out with like dude friends there, stuff like that. But like, are we making plans to go out? No. Are we, texting like that? No. Like the only dudes that I'm really like texting in my phone like consistently or have are dudes that, I actually, like and want to, be with romantically. I'm not building those types of relationships with dudes I just want to be friends with. And again, if a dude's talking to you, you should just assume, unless he looks obviously gay, you should just assume he obviously likes you and thinks you attractive. Like, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. And once y'all start realizing that, and again, I'm not even saying this to be like a victim, but it's like, oh my god, but it's just like, you're an attractive woman. Why are you shocked that a dude likes you? I think that's really it. Like make it more about yourself and not about like, oh, this is just what dudes do. But it's just like, yeah, if you're an attractive woman, like that's like the type of stuff you attract, and that's okay. Sorry that happened to you when you were for some reason upset, but it's like, honestly, you're gonna have to get over it. You're gonna have to get over it. But it's like, oh, men and women, or men can never be friends with women. They always want to sleep with them. So why are you friends with them? So why the fuck are you friends with them? Why do you keep fucking talking to them and trying to make a fucking friend with them? No, just stop. Like, if that's really the way if it really hurts your feelings that bad, why do you keep being friends with them? Same thing with, women always saying, oh, all men are cheaters. All men, they don't give a fuck about you. So why do you still want a husband? Why do you still want a boyfriend? That doesn't make sense. You think the worst, like, not to even get like manifestation, but a little bit. If you keep affirming something, it's going to persist in your reality, okay? So if you keep affirming all men are cheaters, if you keep affirming they don't give a fuck about women, if you keep confirming, or affirming, all this, bad stuff about dudes, of course you're going to keep attracting that same type of dude. So it's like, now what? So if you want to attract different dude, at least start with like, not all men are cheaters. Like, I mean, like start small if you really like have that belief like ingrained in your mind, like not all dudes cheat. There are some good dudes out there. Start small until you build your way up to, a much more positive, there's a dude out there who wants me and really, I don't know, something like that. But it's like, you keep affirming the most like negative shit possible and then are mad that you keep seeing shit about the worst men possible. Like, stop. And that's why, like, really, like, I really do now, especially after seeing like that video that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, it's like, let me just go ahead and click not interested, because I don't want to see that type of content. Like, that doesn't, and I don't, and like these women that make these types of videos, like, do you feel positive after posting that? Like, I know you don't feel happy thinking that when you're dead, a dude doesn't give a fuck about you, or just somebody at all doesn't give a fuck about you, even when you're dead. I know that doesn't make you feel good. So why are you posting that and putting that out into the universe? Like, for like other people to also adopt that same negative ass belief. It's like, yeah, that doesn't make me happy to hear or think that like a dude that I would be with wouldn't care if I was dead. Is that something you want? Because if that's something you want, you go ahead and have that. But me, that's not something I want, and I feel like a lot of women don't really want that either. So, as for other women, like, stop putting out that type of fucking content, like trying to fucking influence people. Like, I get, like, by all means, make a video saying, a dude should not be your whole life. I agree with that. How, you have to be vigilant, because some men will, try to manipulate you and and some men will only want to have sex with you. Like, I don't think that that's like a bad thing to like, do maybe a little like PSA about, and just like inform, like, especially young girls about that type of stuff. Like, you should absolutely be informed on that type of behavior and, understand signs and stuff. But just saying something which is an opinion and not a fact, when you die, he won't give a fuck about you. He won't. Like, do we need... Look, again, and this is not as intense as, like, like, the red pilling of dudes, but it's, like, kind of the same type of shit. Like, I don't think nearly as intense, because I don't think most women, at least that I'm seeing, are not going nearly as far as, like, other dudes do, but, like... It's like, why are we thinking the worst things ever? Like, if you are like, asexual or a lesbian, by all means, you can think that way about dudes, but these are straight women, or at least women that like men, that are participating in this content. Why? Why do you believe this stuff and still want a husband? And that says a lot about you. And I hope you realize that this is a lot about you, that you still think that, and still for some reason want a boyfriend or husband. Why would you want one that does that? or that you believe could do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that. And I have realized, well, I have grown intolerant recently of a lot of people's behavior. So I've been thinking about a lot of stuff that pisses me off. and I know I need to stop too, because I keep thinking about, like, it's like, why are you thinking about things that are pissing you off? And you're just thinking about it. You're not even talking about it. You're just thinking about it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm pretty much done now, but like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to see more video, or hold on, hit the like, no, hold on. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to see notifications every time I post, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.